Hello, everyone, and happy Sunday. How is your weekend looking? I hope you're having an awesome time taking care to both relax and taking care of yourself and of your goals because it's time that you also reflect on what has happened until now and take a look in the future and see whether you are going in the right direction. And I'm telling you this because today's talk is about offering solutions, not excuses. Now, my fearless friends, let's be honest, we love excuses. It is the easiest way to simply let it go. I tried my best, but look at the weather. Look at the politics, look at the government, look at COVID, look at me. I'm hungry. I am tired. I wish I could do more, but I lack energy. And don't get me wrong, I have done this as well. I have been the mother, the father, the king and queen of excuses. And it was very painful. It was indeed very easy at first. And let's face it, when you have these excuses, they are valid. You are truly tired, you are truly lacking energy, you may be hungry, you may have all sorts of other things to do than to do the most uncomfortable, um, objective seeking path. However, although these truths, because let's call them truths. You may be very tired after you come home from work, and working on some side projects may be a bit challenging. But how can you conquer this? How can you leave aside a real reality? I won't call it virtual reality because you do have those excuses for a reason, right? I mean, if you wouldn't have them, you wouldn't need them, right? They are there for a reason. And indeed, sometimes you get your mind procrastinating, but there are indeed times when these reasons, darn it, they are truly real. Now, how can you conquer this? How can you go from looking for the things that are lacking to looking towards solutions despite feeling tired, lacking energy, being hungry, despite COVID, despite the weather, despite politics, despite the government? How can you still look for solutions? And this is the magic question I want you to ask yourself continually. How can I do this despite fear? And I want you to first commit to yourself that you are going to stick to a plan, to be real to you, to be authentic, and to understand that, my fearless friend, if you are not making any changes, if you are not going to push yourself a bit, to do more, to want more, to be more, because up until now you have done your very best. Obviously, if you could have done more, you would have done more. But your very best has brought you in this position. You are now maybe having excuses in business, in your professional life. You may want to have a new client, but yeah, I don't know. I'm too busy now. Let me just focus on marketing and do some new things, and maybe it'll be better. This fear of the unknown, I get it. It's real and it does hurt and it's painful because you have no idea what's going to be. You may fear rejection if you are going to talk to a new partner or a new client. You may have all sorts of unknown factors when you start a new project, when you build a new team, when you start growing your company or your business. It is a lot of mental effort to deal with it all. You have all sorts of worries and limiting beliefs, and I know I have been there. I know how it feels. However, Commit to yourself to start something new, to start a new level of thinking in your business, because it's how you are going to move ahead and have a stronger working power. When you commit to yourself, then it's very easy to ask yourself, okay, the situation out there is not as I would have wanted. However, how can I do this despite what's going on out there, despite me procrastinating, despite fear, despite the limiting belief that I won't make it, and you name it? Ask yourself this. Give yourself time and patience, give yourself compassion, because it takes a while, my fearless friend, until you get to manage and train your mind properly. However, it's not impossible. In a few days or in a few weeks, if you do this constantly, ask yourself once in a couple of hours, how can I do this despite fear? You are going to be in the best place that you have been in your life and in your business. I know you found this useful. Let me know in the comments below, how is this going for you? And if you have any questions about fears in business, I'll be more than happy to help you, to guide you, to offer you some great examples, some great solutions that may inspire you, and they may just be the last step, the fuel that you needed in order to start thriving in business. I hope you have an awesome weekend ahead. Have an amazing start of your week, and until tomorrow, have a great Sunday ahead.